はい、皆さんこんにちは。タボイレです。ナルキススようこそ。支払うことなく、離れたガソリンスタンドから車、または私としてはお金がなくた天人に伝える。以前のエピソードでは、我々は決定を下すことを余儀なくされました。しかし、セツミちゃんはいないものとエンブロックが4万円札を明らかにしました。最後に我々は我々の頬でシャラウトすることができました。これは離れた話から久しぶりに私たちは次の章に進みます。それではどうぞ。Hello everyone, I am Turbo Wheeler. Welcome back to Narcissu. In the last episode, you were forced to make a decision. Either pay the gas station clerk, or drive away without paying. Until Satsumi revealed that she had not one, but 4 10,000 yen notes. And in the end, we were able to pay and not get in trouble. This time around, after a long absence, we will venture forth into the next chapter. Echo. Not Echo, Route 1, excuse me. So without further ado, let's get it on. Okay, here we go. I liked looking at maps. The Route 1 that continued forever, the unknown places, the cars that would take me everywhere. I loved them. But, no matter how much knowledge I accumulated, it was imagination, reality, my heart, both steadily grew fragile. I had a swimsuit, I had maps, but I had no future. I even had a world outside the window, but I had no reality I could touch. If I closed my eyes, I could go to a world of nothingness, but it wasn't as if this world itself had disappeared. I knew that. My lifelong companion was resigned to the world of closed eyes. And yet, always imagining what if, hoping for a maybe, gazing at a dream. But in the end, yearning never went beyond longing, both bikini swimsuit and the Emerald Sea. A large scar on my chest advised me to give up. But, spending most of my life at a hospital, spending time only in the world with my closed eyes, being unable to choose anything but the 7th floor or home, was pitiful, without being given room to choose. But even saying that, unable to even find that place, I felt myself to be pathetic, even though I had lived 22 years. Just once, let me do as I please. And I murmured that the time that should have stopped felt like it swayed. On that day, the heart that should have stopped hurt. January 28, Route 1, Hiratsuka. 26, excuse me. The clear blue sky of winter reflected on the hood as the silver coupe ran. As always, it ran without a destination, but for the moment, neither gasoline nor shopping seemed to be a problem. Soon, we were about to enter a large intersection. Last night, I hadn't gotten the girl's approval, but he was generally headed west anyway. It was just, I had absolutely no idea about the geography, and the cost of using the expressway seemed painful. While thinking about that, a large intersection came up ahead. Without thinking about it, I was going to drive straight through. There. Steady. Eh? Turn left. Suddenly, the girl gave me direction. While wondering what it was, I followed her instructions and made a left turn, coming out onto a large road. Just what was that? This is Route 1. For a while, go straight. For a while? Her sudden directions left me surprised. Up until now, she had come along. And while she seemed to know everything, this was the first time that she spontaneously gave me directions. Is it that you started wanting to go? To that place. Awajishima. Problem? No, that's not what I meant. You'd driven without any destination. I, who had been wandering around wanting a goal, and the mysterious girl, always looking far away. What came from that girl's mouth was unexpected. Not that I'm expecting anything. Eh? It's not like I want a swimsuit. Well, what do you say? Nandemonai. January 26, Route 22, Nagoya. Under the clear winter sky, while reflecting the sunlight, the silver coupe ran on. It passed through Hakone, with its steep inclines and sudden curves, and now the roads turn much gentler. Hey, this place is around where? Aichi-ken. Soon, we'll be entering the city of Nagoya. Thinking of our money, we drove on the lower roads without using the expressways. Myself alone, it would have been absolutely impossible. Following the girl's directions, we went on. The girl who was more knowledgeable than a navigation system pointed out the way. I didn't know the reason why, but I felt that it was probably the right route. At the next intersection, enter Route 22. Hi. Changing lanes as told, I turned the wheel. The scenery flowing by the window, we first saw a busy city, stretched far to the north. Then, well, all unnoticed, the scenery around us slowly turned into more calm things. Hey, you want to go there? By the side of the National Road is a family restaurant chain. As I drove, I pointed to it and continued speaking. Look, up until now, we've been eating only convenience store food, right? Of course, we hadn't been eating only convenience store food because we liked it. We had to consider our money. We didn't have that sort of room for choosing. But now, we had just a little bit of room financially. That was why I made the suggestion. Well, once in a while, the restaurant's good too. I'm fine with the convenience store. While saying that, just a bit, the girl looked down. It seemed like she was looking at her clothes. Oh, that's right. She's been wearing those floppy clothes all this time. Got it. I want to go there first? There? Look, the store just up front. Some kind of jeans shop. It's one of those places often seen along the national roads. It looked like some kind of wholesale outlet, dealing in jeans and casual wear. I'm sure a store like that would have some things that don't cost that much. Well, we're going. We're going in, okay? There was no reply, but there was also no resistance. Could it be that if she didn't object, we could think of it as agreement? We entered the store. On the large 2 floors, the girl curiously went around many of the sections. She was silent as usual, and might have looked unchanged from her usual appearance. But somehow it was slightly different from the time she was lifelessly staring at whatever came on foreign television. Over and over, she would pick something up, look at the price tag, and fall into thought. And while trying things on, she would come up to me. How is it? How is it? It suits you. It's not strange? Probably. Over and over like that, a girl would change clothes and come back to show me. She'd never smile or show any emotion. I sensed somewhere that she was enjoying herself. How about it? Decided? I'll take this. While saying that, she showed me the last set she changed into. A cute shirt and a short skirt. Those clothes were just exactly like a middle school or high school student, but she happily wore them. Certainly, she had said that she was older than me. However you looked at it, and put together with a figure that really didn't look older, it suited her so well. It was charming. But, that skirt, isn't it better if you gave up on it? Huh? No, it's not that it doesn't suit you or anything. Look, it's cold, isn't it? It's not an outfit for this season. It's not particularly a problem. I'll endure it. And she answered. I could see just the slightest bit of red on her white face, even though normally she would absolutely never show any emotion. Could it be that she's embarrassed? It was the first time I saw her show emotion. We continued on driving. Under the high winter sky, the silver coupe with a slightly noisy exhaust continued driving. Next, we'll on to Route 21. As usual, we went on following the girl's navigation. Before we knew it, we were in Gifken. Normally, except when needed, the girl would always be gazing out the window. But now, again and again, she would happily look at her reflection in the side mirror. As if she were trying to avoid my noticing, she peered into the mirror. Honey? Nothing. The clothes from before. Looks like you like them. Not particularly. It's not that. Saying that, she stopped looking at the side mirror. But after a while, when I was looking away, the girl once again started checking the mirror. In the end, she's also got a cute side it seems. Just that little thing, just normally and only normally, I thought she was cute. When the sun had completely set, at some roadside somewhere, we'd once again fished our meal of convenience store food. Say, I wonder what's become of things right now. Even now, wrapped around my wrist, the white vinyl bracelet. On it, my blood type and name was recorded. As I looked at the hospital's nameplate, I murmured, "You think there's been a big uproar?" Probably. Yeah. Parents, friends, as well as the hospital doctors. And I thought that even if only on the surface they were worried about me, it pained my heart a little. And as I thought, going off and doing something selfish. Hey, you... Listenal. First time you heard you were going to die. cry? The girl's sudden question, for a moment, I was taken aback. Then, I thought about the weight of the question for a time. I think I didn't cry. Then, did you say, why only me? And cursed fate? That? I don't really remember. In the beginning, I wasn't able to realize what was happening in reality. I think it was because I couldn't conceive of it as being real. However, in truth, there might have been a bit of that. The friend I went to the training center with bought a new car, complained about how much trouble the 36 loan payments were. There were those who got jobs, those who got left back in school, those who had kids, those who were dumped by their girlfriends again. But I was denied a future. That was why, to be honest, I think there had been the feeling of, why only me? Even when I told myself that this was fate, still, I think there was the feeling of not wanting to give up. Then, what about you? Me? Yeah, did you cry out of sadness? Curse fate? I was fine with it. Why? Because, from the start, I didn't wish for anything. Because I given up. You see, you gave up from the start, there would be no disappointment. If you looked into your past, there wouldn't be any happy things, but also no painful things. But, I had a feeling that that way of thinking was far too sad. Or perhaps, in the girl's case, maybe there was nothing else that could be done. The movie that I saw before said that wolves only lived 3 years. But wolves? Suddenly the girl started talking about something I didn't really get. But, it said that donkeys live 9 years. What's this? Wolves are 3 years and donkeys are 9? Donkeys are useful, so they live long. That's how it is, it seems. The girl looked lonely as she gazed out the window, her words sliding out. This was probably, to this girl, the excuse to convince herself, the excuse so that she could give up. Under the evening winter sky, we continued straight along Route 21. Dancing in that darkening sky, lightly floating specks of light, it seemed that depending on circumstances, it might snow harder. Something wrong? Yeah, it's snowing. Then I noticed the sides of the road had become white with falling snow. Didn't know when we had come to a snowy area, but everywhere I looked was stained with white. This might be trouble. From what I had seen before, these tires weren't studless winter tires. If further ahead was an even snowier area, it might be troublesome. Hey, is this place a snowy area? Huh? Well, if the snow gets any worse, it might be difficult, you see. Even if the road surface wasn't covered in snow, in such a place, it wasn't surprising if the road froze over. Thinking about it, I hadn't learned anything outside of the instruction center's textbook. We might need to have chains put on. How about it? You know? Up ahead is Sekigahara. Heard that the last time. What I want to know is whether this place gets heavy snow. I don't know. For some reason, the girl answered with a lonely expression. From that expression, I felt that something didn't match up. Even though she knew that much about the roads, and also so much about this car, compared to that, it seemed like something she would definitely know. Alright, at any rate, I'll drive carefully. The shoreline. He got out of the car and gazed at a lake. Blown by the strong wind here and there, white snow even stained the frozen lake surface. And in that, facing what seemed like the sea's edge, the girl slowly started walking. It was a scene that occurred before. Say, what do you think? That if you continue into the sea like this, you would die comfortably thing? I have a feeling it would be more comfortable than the sea. I don't see the basis for that answer. Well, seawater is salty. Your body would float, wouldn't it? That's impressive reasoning. I don't really agree with that. With the cold north wind and the falling snow, the two of us exchanged words where one couldn't tell whether we were serious or joking. Then, the feet that had briefly paused once again started to move towards the lake. I guess you aren't going to stop me. Well, today you don't plan on dying, right? That may be so. That place, Awajishima. How much further would that be, I wonder? Not as if I wanted to go there, or that I had some sort of obsession with it. However, even though we had been wandering around with no purpose, now we found ourselves in a place to aim for. Even without me stopping her, the girl's feet remained one step before the water's edge. I was sure that was how it was. Route 8, Route 1, Meishin Expressway. From there, go back to Route 1. Hi. From Route 8 back to Route 1. Following the girl's navigation, this time, we head towards Satsu. Hey, right now, how's our money? We still have about 30,000 yen. Or we had bought clothes, but other than that, we continued on our usual convenience store fare. Nothing the matter. Then you want to get on the expressway? Expressway? You can't go all the way using the smaller roads? Certainly, up until very close you can. But in the end, you have to take a toll road, so... Let's see. Oh. Awaji Island after all. I didn't know the details, but in order to get to Awajishima, one had to cross the Seto Ohashi Bridge, or some other bridge. Well, from Kusatsu, go on to the bypass. Hi. Following the girl's direction, we went from the Seta interchange and connected onto the Meishin Expressway. Compared to the normal roads we had been running on until now, it was obviously a better maintained road. There were no traffic lights, and with the good visibility of the road, even for a first-time expressway driver like myself, I felt it was easy to drive on. It was just fire in the high-speed lane on the right. Cars that came up from behind at a ferocious pace were scary. At the start, I didn't know what passing was, or what the right blinkers meant. But when I got used to it, I thought driving on the expressway was just fun. Amazing. That car. Passing us at an astounding speed. Some car from somewhere. We were driving leisurely and couldn't help but look at each other. Then, the girl who sat in the passenger seat was slightly different from usual. Normally, she would be looking out the window with distant eyes, but today, surprisingly, she was curiously looking around at the cars. Speaking of which, for some reason she knew a lot about cars. I pointed out the car from before that ferociously passed us. So, what car was that just now? Come on now, think of it like a quiz. Toyota Celica. Overview. Then the one that passed us now? Citroen. Xara. I see. You know them well, don't you? To be honest, I couldn't tell whether she was right or not. However, the girl that would rarely open her mouth on her own seemed to be enjoying herself as she answered again and again. That was why, without pausing, I continued to speak. The blue one is a Unos. The red one is an Alfa Romeo. I even answered for 2 cars that passed us at the same time. But you don't know that one, right? As I spoke this time, I pointed to something different from a normal car. A truck. I wanted to see that slightly troubled face from the girl who would show so little emotion. So yeah, I guess you don't know trucks, eh? Nissan. Atlas 10. Hey, you're amazing. Even though I was trying to give her a hard time, I hadn't thought she would know even trucks. If you know this much, isn't it on the level where you can be proud of it? I think you can puff out your chest. The girl returned silence at my words. She seemed just a little bit embarrassed. Sure, she really liked cars. Well then, when we get over there, you want to try driving? But I don't have a license. It'll be fine. I'm sure driving on the beach or something will be fun. Most likely, if we go to Aojishima, there would be plenty of deserted places. Plus, this car was a manual transmission, so once you got used to it, I thought it'd be interesting. Well, in that case, I'll teach you. Well, even so, I'm just a new driver myself. And there we go. Another chapter is in the book, so to speak. So, we now have a destination. We are headed to the island of Aojishima. I'm starting to think that that's where they might die. But I can't be sure until we continue the story, which we will do next time with Chapter 6. Until next time, my friends, keep on rocking.